Alright, I got some shit to talk about this time, boys. So basically, this dickhead. So I'm playing a Yu-Gi-Oh game, nice, right? But as this is on, this is not like a duel simulator. This is done by manual. And I play this because I like to test to see how good actual players are without basically being handholded by a duel simulator, basically forcing them to do the right stuff so they never cheat. I like to find out the cheats and stuff. So basically, this story basically goes like this. So I'm playing with my friend, right? He's got Time Lords. Time Lords are a deck comprised of monsters that basically have fuck all attack, and what they do is they can't be destroyed by card effects or battle, and they have specific effects um, if they ever get themselves involved in a fight, in a battle by attacking or being attacked. That is how they work. That is their basic archetype. So you could basically play a Dark Hole while they're on field and they don't get destroyed, but your opponent's monsters will. However, they are really high level monsters, meaning they have special summoning conditions, so at the end of certain turns, they'll go back to deck. So it's really not a good deck to use because control decks can easily negate, etc. And I kind of did that, but not with a control deck. I was using Fight Fizz. I had a bad hand and I was going second, and I was already like shit. But I got Kraken out, and I think it was like the third time because I brought Kraken out via the grave because I brought him back, and then I activated his effect. His effect, Fright for Kraken's effect, is red and simple. Target one card once per turn, and with this effect, you can simply send one card to the grave. One face-up card to the grave. Send it. Quote, not destroy, by the way. Not. It's send to the grave. According to my friend, that counts as destroying a monster, so I don't get the negate. So, and he's calling me an idiot because he's like, oh, you just read your card, man. Right. When a card is made, you fucking idiot, because there's so many counter arguments, then look up on Google to his argument. So, he's implying that if I was to use Foolish Burial, any card from my deck counts as destroyed. If that was the case, Dinosaurs would instantly become the best deck in the fucking TCG. Fucking hands down, because any discarding from deck would just make the deck OP. Because you could just do Foolish Burial, and then Baby Dinosaur straight from deck, special summon a dinosaur monster, and all you've done is use a spell, and that combo alone can just get you nutty combos. And then you can use Soul over Raptor to even do worse. And there's other strategies where it comes to destroying monsters where it just becomes even more stupid. And if you're doing that, then that's just mad OP, right? That would be mad OP. That's why there's a difference between destroy and send to the grave. That is one reason. But the general reason is when you send a card to the grave, you didn't destroy it. You used an effect to throw it to grave. When you destroyed a card, that's where you've either used an effect or send your monster into a battle to destroy it. That is simply how it works, but this fucking moron had me going for God knows how long. I had to just check if my mic was down. Like, imagine if I was in toilet, but man, this guy was so annoying. But the thing is, he only properly brought this up when he was gonna lose. He knew he was gonna lose, and it was so funny. Because every time he uses Time Lords against me, I always outmatch him. The first two times I used Time Lords against him is, I think, the first time was when I was using my Odd Eyes deck. I mean, no, not... Yeah, so I was using my Odd Eyes deck. His deck was obviously Time Lords. And basically, he pulls out his monster, and I'm like, well, go fuck yourself, because I'm going to use Infinity on him. Infinity, it's that trap card. Basically, the trap card is where you negate a monster, legit, permanent negate the fucker. That's basically, it's a normal trap, really easy to use. I used it, and now that means he can't send his monster back to the deck, and on top of that, it's just gonna sit there with 0 attack. So basically, I summon, destroy, and I think I did the same for like, maybe... But the thing is though, if I was to use like one of my other decks, because this would come up again, right? DDDs are my favourite deck to use, mazily. But the thing is, they have one card that normally always gets added into that deck that basically says, um, basically just screws Time Lords instantly if you don't do proper strategy, right? And that is Crystal Wing. Crystal Wing will just negate and destroy. Negate and destroy. So, and because you're negated then destroyed, not destroyed then negated, it goes through and you can't destroy then negate. But here's another thing that people get fucked up with, is if it's negated, if it's to any point in the card's effect, if it's destroyed, then that means it don't count. But it still does count if it's negated first. If it's negated then destroyed, it goes through because it was negated first, and that effect doesn't matter. It goes bye-bye. You can test all this. Trust me, it will happen, and you can Google it. Legit. You don't need to, but he's just brain dead because he knew he was going to lose, and he left the duel. It says, "Oh, but the thing is, though, let's be honest. He did not have a Kribo in hand. I'd have won the duel right there because, cracking back, blow his card because I brought it back with Fuck, what did I bring? Oh yeah, I brought it back with Saber. Wait, what? No. Basically the level 8 fusion for the deck. I can't remember its name and I'm so stupid. But basically, actually no, it's Sabertooth. Sabertooth, Fright for Sabertooth. Basically effect, when fusion summon, target one Frightful monster in your grave, special summon it. I did this and I basically screwed him over because I just allowed him to not get anything on me, and it screwed him up in the process. And I was so annoyed, man, because he was being so irritating because he knew he was in losing. It was so irritating. Oh my god. It was so fucking annoying. Also, I'm probably going to end up uploading another video where I want to discuss this person, because I think I've done it multiple times before where I've attempted to discuss this idiot who basically tried to make people say to jump from Yu-Gi-Oh to Magic of the Gathering. In my opinion, play both. Don't pick size. Play all card games realistically. They're card games. Luck, base, what's different?